the screen as we are coming down. We do see Dexterity over here on the blue side of the map, which is technically the easier side of the map starting out. And we'll go ahead and take off the overtime rounds because we don't need that anymore. As Dexterity probably going to be able to do a fair amount of damage here on this side of the map. Most of the time we do see not necessarily 2-0s, but definitely like 2-1s or 1-0s going down on this particular side of the map. It's a lot easier to push on in. Now, if eLevate is going to be able to get a bomb down, that's going to make their life a lot easier throughout the rest of the match. So they absolutely want to get at least one bomb down, and it's going to help them quite a bit. So Pino opening up there, will be able to take down Wag. We'll see if this is going to be allowing them to push up through the middle of the map or not. Bomb will be taken back over here towards the street side. And right now, both of these teams pretty much just going to be jockeying for position. We do see a possible push coming out there towards street side. Nice pickup there from Pino. Recognizing that Baki did end up going down, needs that fill out that position, and did it quite famously. So now Dexterity is pretty much off in an awkward corner. We do see the bomb down right there on street side. Wag is going to be coming back into it. Let's see if he's going to be able to take it down there. And no, he is getting picked up. Also want to mention right now that Maddie is playing, not 9. So pretty interesting choice there, swapping out those players. See how big of a difference that's actually going to make. 9 is, I want to say he is the X factor on that team, but he's definitely a playmaker. We have seen multiple times him being able to open up routes, taking the bomb just right over to the other side of the map and doing some beast work with it. So we'll see if that's going to be in effect today or not. We do see Julio just waiting here for anybody to cross the street. So far, eLevate is slowly but surely making their way across, which I do like how slow they are taking this. They do have the time on the clock. They don't have to get in too big of a rush. So there's no reason for them to just basically throw their lives away. Now, it's definitely a balance that you have to make here. Do I go in for a very, very quick push, try and just shock and awe them? But oh my god, if Baki actually made that frag right there, that would have been massive. Opening up that staircase would have allowed for Wintaw to push up from those stairs, in fact, to take control of that side of the map, but not going to be the case here. Baki needs to turn around. He knows that there's going to be somebody coming in from behind. In fact, I can hear those nades going down, and he's actually playing really well right now, 4-2. Pino also going 5-2 himself, but Baki able to pick up one more. Can he pick up a second one? He's trying to get those long-range shots, and he does! He trades out with them! Where exactly is eLevate at, though? The bomb is down. All players are pretty much going to be up for Dexterities. We do see Wag possibly pushing in. He will be able to take down Odds. Bomb does go into their favor. But oh yeah, there's too many players there from eLevate. He does end up getting completely smashed there. No smokes are coming out just yet. So we will be seeing the bomb now going back over into the favor here of eLevate. But we do see a little bit of a back rage. It looks like not going to happen. Ness does get taken down. Julio will be back up inside main. Oh, fantastic job right there. Back rage from Pino, opening up onto that B site, and this is definitely what they needed to have happen. I have to say, eLevate is playing really, really well. Smart plays coming out from these guys, and Pino right now is laying down the law. 9-2, coming around that corner, picking up that one player, sitting right behind the crates. Now he's going to be able to take down the res. See if he can actually get a two-piece off the back end of this. Pulls out that G18, which is so powerful. Oh, just the wrong calculations there onto which side of the pillar he was going to be on. And now Ness is going to be trying to make his way back up towards that B site. He's going to be trying to make it over here towards Step Up, which is definitely a clutch play there that he could have made, but not going to be the case. And it looks like they will be able to go up 1-0 on the board. Wow, I have to say that is a surprise to see eLevate playing this well on this side of the map, no less. So eLevate going up 1-0, and now they're going to be going in for a potential spawn trap. We do see, it looks like Julio will be able to take down at least one. Baki coming back in, though. Not able to get a single one of those players. But they have already done the damage that they needed to. Wintaw will be backing on up. We'll be seeing those spawns coming back down. They did get a little bit too overly aggressive, I think. They gave up a lot of really good map control, especially taking... What they should have done is just left the guy here, on the corner, maybe one over here, somewhere like in the shop, and just try and hold on to that particular positioning. But we'll see if it's going to be detrimental to them or not. Again, like I said, they have already done what they needed to do. You know, even if it goes into a 2-1 situation, they have done what they needed to do in terms of damage, and they're not going to get 3-0'd. That's going to be a guarantee. They're not going to get 3-0'd. Now we do see Baki starting to spread on out. We do have Pino set up inside. Has to back on up from that nade. Pino currently 11-4, top fragging for the entire server, making that 12-4. Does finally end up getting picked up. Wag now sees an opening to go ahead and push the bomb over here towards that B site. And if you guys are wondering, why doesn't he go for C instead of Bravo? Well, Bravo actually gives you a fair amount of cover, as well as the fact that if you are able to get the control of that B site, C is such an easier bomb to get instead of having to go back over here for your second bomb site onto Bravo. But it does look like Wag ended up getting cleaned out. Julio will be up alive as well next to Escalators. We'll see if they're going to be able to keep this pressure on him. And Julio not able to get those initial frags. This is very surprising to see them losing out on these frags like this, as they have pretty much some of the best guns in the game, in the world. I mean, this is Dexterity we're talking about. Number 2 team in the world currently in squad obliteration. So, you know, very surprising to see them losing out on a lot of these gunfights just like that. Mav also getting picked up as well. Julio getting taken down from behind. Now it's going to be all up to Ness to try and stay alive. See if he can provide some backup and support. So he will be able to pick up at least one of those players. Baki does end up going down. Very interesting to see them faltering this much. We'll see if eLevate's going to be able to keep up this pressure. I don't know where eLevate is actually at. We do see Pino, who's probably going to get shot from behind. Ness is going to be following this up. Gets the easy shots there with that hipfire spray, spotting out one across the way. A little bit of a misstep here from eLevate, as they are completely out of position. We do see a couple players spawning back in. 2 players will be going down, as Baki needs to be careful not to get picked up too easily here. Nice frag there, taking down Nesk. Do we see the bomb carrier getting picked up? It is. Pino will be able to take down at least one. Gets control of the bomb. eLevate. Now, with all the momentum, Julio's the only player left up and alive. We do see him set up over here next to Statue, which will allow them some really good back-raging potential. And we'll see if that's going to be coming into play or not. There's a spawns coming back up for Dexterity over at their main, but they only have 3 players left up and alive. Wintall's got to be a little bit suspicious as to what's going down. I mean, usually they're running into players right about now, and that's not going to be the case. But Supreme, able to get the call out from his teammate, will be able to take down Wag. Julio is still up and alive as he does pick up odds, so they still need to be careful of this potential back rage that might happen. And no, it does get completely shut down, but they have made absolutely no headway here towards the bomb sites of Dexterity. Oh no, no way, you're not going to get this. Oh, that right there, just imagine if they had gotten ledge right there that would have allowed them to push back in onto the C site. Not going to be the case though. Dexterity able to hold on in those last couple of seconds, but Winton needs to be careful. That Incendiary doing a substantial amount of damage, has to force back, and now it's going to be all up to just 3 players here from eLevate to try and make it happen. Baki does end up going down. Bomb carrier now all the way into the backside, water side actually, as he does get shut down. Now this isn't too big of a deal with eLevate getting shut down here in the back. I actually like that move from Wintaw. What it does is it allows them a lot of time to get set back up over here onto the C site. Had he have stayed over here next to staircases, or even if he had pushed back over here towards mid, obviously that bomb would have been in a position there for Dexterity to convert it to a point. So very, very smart play there from eLevate, and just smart plays in general coming out from eLevate right now. Ooh, nice pickups there from Baki. 2 players going down from Dex now. Nesk and Matty are the only ones left up and alive. They're coming in back from main spawn. Nobody in for a back rage. We do see Pino leading that charge. It's going to be curious to see where exactly he's going to be able to get up to. No rockets going to be coming out just yet here for Dexterity. Nice assist. As we do see Wag getting picked up, as well as Matty. This is the opportunity right now for eLevate. 5 minutes and 30 seconds on the clock. Pino does get shut down there from that C site, though. Oh, fantastic shot there from Julio. Just spotting out the head of Wenta, able to convert on it. Now we're down to 2 players here from eLevate. I have to say, Baki and Pino are having a game of their lives right now. 21-8, both of them. Top fragging in this server, just really beasting it up. Baki here playing extremely passive in the fire. Just making sure they're not going to get pushed from street side at all so far. He's going to be laying it out. Oh, he's going to be meeting one here. Is he going for the kill? He is going to be able to take down Wag. Gets control of the bomb as well. See if he goes ahead and pushes it. So far, Dexterity does not have control of mid at all. Oh my god, this is just looking like a train wreck right now for Dex. 4 minutes and 30 seconds left on the clock. eLevate here with a huge advantage in terms of manpower. Will start to make their way back over here towards main. And we'll see if they're going to be able to convert. If they can get a 2-0 on this side of the map, that is going to be just ridiculous. Does look like Wag has to back on up. Oh, but he gets stopped from the crossfire. Maddie going to be coming up from the top side. Will be able to pick up Wintal, but that is it. A back rage coming out for Mav as well. Will have to face off against two players from eLevate. Not strong enough. All down to Julio here. If he gets wiped, this is going to open it up. This should be a guaranteed plant coming in here onto the C side. Wag will start to spawn back in on the water side. We'll give them a little bit more of a chance to try and come back here. But Pino is in a very good position to stop anybody coming up from the stairs, coming possibly for a back rage as well, but he misses out on every single one of those shots. Now Baki also going down. Wintar will be up above. Now eLevate does not need to throw away their life. They just have to stay alive here and be a thorn in Dexterity's side. It's okay if the defuse does go down, but no! Oh man! Oh, that was so good right there, but unfortunately not able to make a second one count. Pino able to take down Maddie. We do see the defuse going down, though, in just a few seconds. It's trying to, but no, it doesn't happen. The last second, Baki comes in and saves the day there. Mav will just barely get onto the defuse. Such a close bomb right there. At the end of the day, it's not going to be happening. So we have 2 minutes and 40 seconds left here. And this is the opportunity here for Dexterity to try and make something happen. I have to say, though, this is ridiculous. I never would have thought eLevate would be putting the pressure on, and I didn't think that Baki had it in him to have this good of a game. 27-10 right now. I mean, the guy is just going off on Dexterity. And it's not that Baki isn't a great player. He's a fantastic player. He's a great player. But against Dexterity, you just don't see those kinds of numbers like that. So Maddie right now, he is going to be over here very, very far up on the flanks. And we do have Dexterity playing extremely passive with that bomb. They don't want to make any more mistakes than what they have. Normally, Dexterity kind of focuses a little bit more on their fragging ability to be able to make it happen, and that's not been the case here this game. They've all struggled a fair amount. And Julio there making that mistake, not able to get the frag there. Inside mid, Pino will also be up. As you do see a potential push coming back out. There's the back rage, though, that might actually happen from Wintaw. He's going to be waiting very, very patiently, though. Will be getting shut down from ledge. There's really no opportunity for him to really push in there. But definitely doing a fantastic job here. We are not going to be seeing a 2-1. That is for sure. At the most, we'll be seeing a 1-1 or a 2-0 in favor of eLevate here. Supreme will be able to get control of the bomb, pushing it over onto Waterside. Now, if you're wondering why he's doing this particular play right here, he's just getting it over to the other side of the map. There's really no other reason for this particular play other than just to move the bomb. Now, it does look like he may have lost it, actually. He may have reset, and I think it did. It will end up getting picked up. We do see Wintal all the way back over here into mid, as well as Mav. But with 39 seconds left on the clock, not a whole lot of time really to do anything at all other than tie it up 1-1. And as I said before, this is a really bad position for Dexterity to be in, losing out on that bomb, that initial bomb. And we do see Dex slowly but surely starting to fall. There's the frags coming in. Supreme will be coming back up, gets the hipfire spray there onto Maddie. And that is going to be a 3-man wipe onto Dexterity. Julio is the last player up and alive. Is he back at main? He is. All the spawns are back at main. 5 seconds left, though, as we will be going into the second half. 1-0 in favor of eLevate. Again, I did not expect this whatsoever on that side of the map. Number 2 team in the world being able to secure themselves the finals. We'll see here in just a few moments. Here we go. We do see eLevate wrapping out here fairly basic, I would have to say. We'll go on board right now with Baki from the start. And he's going to be able to spot out. Nice shots coming in. What is with Baki now? He just has an amazing shot today. We're seeing some fantastic plays coming out of this guy. And that is going to be just really, really good shots going down. We do see now 2 players that are going to be alive next to the semi right now. Oh, if he gets this wreck shot, that would be so sexy. Not going to be the case. Gets the assist, though, as his teammates are starting to wrap around. Pino will be up inside the crates as he sees one of them going down. The bomb has already been planted, and Dexterity is on the back foot. Pino here could go huge with the 2-piece, and he does. Immediately, we see Dexterity down to only 1 player. Escalators will be taken over here by Pino. We are going to be seeing eLevate right now, just pushing up, looking so good already. Wintal spread out onto Waterside, and he's going to be able to lock down Julio. Fantastic job coming right out of the gate. And finally, Wintal does end up falling. We do see the wraparound coming up here for Dexterity, as Ness is going to be leading that charge next to Showroom Floor, spotting out 1, 2 players here from eLevate, and he gets both of them. Fantastic job coming back, and we'll see if they're going to be able to get onto the defuse fast enough. Odds will be in a position to potentially stop any kind of defuse going down. Is he going to be able to make it in time? I think he just might, and he does! Fantastic job right there. eLevate gets another bomb on the scoreboard, leading it 2-0. That is a great position for eLevate to be in right now. At the most, we are going to be seeing an overtime coming in for Dexterity. They got a lot of pressure onto him right now, as Pino is going to be leading the charge here from the back. We did see Supreme going down, but Pino finally does get picked up. Dexterity, though, they're going to go ahead and push the advantage that they did have with being able to get that wipe going down. Mav is going to be pushing in possibly here for a little bit of a back rage. We do see 2 more set up fairly aggressively as well across the street. And right now, Mav just waiting in for his teammates. He does end up going down. That's going to leave Matey all alone in a 1-on-2 battle. We'll see if he's going to be able to take him out. Ooh, taking a bit of damage there, down to 51 health. But he's going to be able to survive, taking out Baki. Possibly a second one, not going to be the case. He's down to 15 health, though. Not going to be able to move. We do see a couple of spawns coming back in on the nade. We'll be able to finish him off. That's 3 down for Dexterity, and the bomb carrier as well. Terrible push going in there from Wag. Not really sure what his thinking was around that. There was no squad wipe that came in for him, and he was already down 2 or 3 players. And they were not in position there to support him. So immediately we see eLevate starting to get up inside escalators, which is exactly where they need to go. The showroom floor, both of those players did get picked up. We do see Wintal next to a statue now. This is the reason why you usually go for Bravo, or you go for Alpha before you go for Charlie, because in this situation, there's only 2 bomb sites that you can actually go to. And Dexterity knows this, so it's going to be a little bit easier for them to defend on these particular sites. Now, Mav coming back up top. He's going to be able to pick up one, pick up the second one with the G18, locking down Statue, and that should wipe out every one of the eLevate players from their own bomb sites. We will be seeing those spawns coming back in. Baki will be the man here to try and make this stop, spotting out that red dot site, or sorry, that laser site, and we'll be able to return a little bit of fire there. Not going to be able to get the kill, and now eLevate here on a little bit of a back foot. They have to be careful not to get a really quick plant going down. 10 minutes and 50 seconds left here, so there's a lot of time for Dexterity to get those 2 bombs and to take it into overtime. And this is definitely not a team that you want to go into overtime with. do see Maddie right now looking in for the possible push there for B. Not going to see him just yet. This is a really, really bad position for him to be in. That's exactly why. Getting the cross shots coming in. Pino probably going to be trying to go in for a quick charge. We'll be able to pick up one, not the second one. Immediately we do see those revives coming back in. But here is the bad problem here for Dexterity, is that bomb will be resetting in just a few moments. And we do see some back rages possibly coming back in for eLevate, as that will be Winta over here spawning back at main. As I say that, he gets a nade right to his face. Definitely not a comfortable position to be in. But Wag, oh my god, Wag! He never misses those shots, and now he ends up trading out with odds. That's what I'm talking about right now. Dexterity is just not able to hit these frags. And now we are going to be seeing Maddie here left up alone in this forward position, not able to do anything at all. Dexterity deciding to go ahead, take the bomb back at main. I'm not too sure if they're going to go in for a reset. Doesn't look like that's going to be the case just yet. Again, they still have plenty of time here on the clock, so you know, this is by no means over yet. They have enough time to tie it up, take it in overtime. Supreme starting to make his way back over here towards Waterside. We do see a slight little push over here next to a Semi. That's going to be Baki. We'll be able to take down Mav. We'll see if he makes the push on the showroom. Not going to be the case. He does get wiped up. But a fairly decent spread here, I would have to say, from eLevate. I like where they're kind of pushed up there, being onto Waterside. So they should be able to take care of most of the opposition that comes their way. Well, it does look like Supreme did go down. So no cross shots are going to be coming in. And nade will be able to take down Baki. There's the push from from Dexterity onto mid. Where is the bomb actually at? As that was a really good double nade actually from Mav. We'll see if Windtalk does get overwhelmed. It does look like Mav going down. Supreme also spawning back in. We do see Nest getting ready here for the bomb to come back their way. A lot of smoke's going to be coming in. They have gotten control of ledge, which is a big deal. There it is, the bomb now over into the favor here of Nesk. We'll see if they're going to be able to make it, but no, his teammate does go down on top of ledge. Now it's going to be up to Baki from eLevate to try and stop this. The easiest bomb site to go to. There's already a player here from the opposition for Dexterity to go through. So Baki just checking to make sure there's nobody coming in from behind. Winta has to hear those footsteps down below. Will be able to pick up Maddie. Goes down, but he doesn't look behind him, and he does end up getting picked up, almost throwing his life away. But Supreme coming around the corner does a little bit of damage. Baki should be able to finish him off, but no, he doesn't. Baki ends up going down as well, and Supreme falls. That's going to be 3 players from eLevate all dead, and now Odds is going to be spawning back into main as well as Winta. Huge play right there, as Dexterity is going to be able to get this plant going down on top of Alpha. Massive plays coming down here for Dexterity. And if they do get this plant, this is going to be a massive play, as it will allow them a little bit of easier time coming back onto that B side to tie it up to a 2-2. All of the players from eLevate now are completely wiped. They need to make sure that they all spawn in and all push as one team. In fact, they may actually just give up onto this bomb altogether and try and play it out for time. It's 6 minutes and 43 seconds left on the clock. We do see that A site will go into their favor, so it is going to be making it a 2-1 game. What's really going to be curious is to see what eLevate does with this time. Now, we have seen eLevate try and play for time in the past, and it has backfired on them. So we'll see if that's going to be the case this time. Ooh, Julio does get shot from behind. Will end up getting cleaned up. And Baki might actually be able to clean up this last player as well, as he ends up going to be spotting him out by the car. Not going to be able to get the shots on him just yet. There it is. Teammate will be able to finish him off. But, yeah, I mean, you know, eLevate, they need to be careful of playing for time, playing too passively. But at the same time, they don't need to get too overly aggressive. They need to make sure that they're going to be able to get those frags coming in. Oh, Baki there, spotting out 2 of the players from Dexterity, but he ends up taking one down with him. He is not going to be leaving alone whatsoever. Odds is going to be pushing up street side. I do not like the fact that eLevate is pushing up street side like this. And he does end up falling as well as Supreme. They need to be careful here. This is what I was talking about before, getting overly aggressive. You need to make sure you get those initial frags coming in and then you push up. As it is right now, they're basically allowing Dexterity a lot of map control. As you can see, eLevate's already pushed across the road, and that's really where you end up burning a lot of time, is right there in mid in those streets, and that's not going to be the case this time. Baki spotting out 3 of the players currently here from Dexterity. Nade will be able to finish him off. We do have 3 players spawned in for eLevate currently back at main. Baki not happy about that whatsoever, but with 5 minutes on the clock, this is definitely doable here for eLevate, and 2 players getting shot on the run there towards that Bravo side, opening it up once again. Oh, this is the moment right now. This is the comeback for Dexterity. Supreme making his way back up onto this B site successfully. He's going to be able to spot out 2 players coming back in, pulls out that Rex, no G18 for him. He's not going to be able to do much spam there. And he is going to be able to spot out Wag here. Yes, he does get the hipfire spray. Very, very close there. All of the players there from Dexterity getting wiped up. That does give eLevate the bomb once more. And we'll see if they're going to be able to successfully get a plant on A or Bravo. Looks like Wintaw is going to be heading down street side. Not a bad position to push into. Wag not able to get the shots in just yet. There you go. Takes down Baki. And it does look like eLevate, though, is playing this super, super passive, but they need to be careful. The way that they're playing right now definitely lends itself to disaster. We've seen teams doing this before. Very few can actually pull off this play where they play extremely passive in the backfield and they do not lose the bomb. Do they go for a reset? I'm not too sure, but they are going to be giving up that crucial map control that we were talking about before. As really, you know, if eLevate's going to play for time, they just need to stall them out inside mid. They don't need to go up for these ridiculous pushes consistently in towards mid over there, that aggressively towards Escalator as well. So Peanut will be able to get revived right there. We do see Wag back up, but Ness is coming in for a back rage. Will successfully be able to take down at least one of those players from eLevate. There's a push coming in onto the B ledge, and they will be able to get control of it right now. eLevate needs to get this bomb. They need to go ahead and drop it into the water, and they don't make it. Oh, this is huge. This is huge. eLevate actually could lose this right now, but Odds tries to get the turnaround on the G18. Not happening. The plant will go down onto this B site. We do see eLevate starting to spawn back in. Huge misplay here from eLevate. This is why you don't play for time like that. And now, all of a sudden, this is a very real possibility that we are going into an overtime situation. Dexterity with another great 2 kills on the back end of this. eLevate, they've got to be shaking their heads right now. What just happened? What is going on? We had such a good control on this map, and now all of a sudden, nothing. It is like Dexterity has woken up. 21-13 for Wag, 21-10 for Julio, 28-11 for Mav. Those are the players that we remember, and those are the players that are showing up here in this round. As we will be seeing a minute and 53 seconds left on the clock. eLevate will be scrambling around here onto Waterside, and they will not be able to make it in time. Maddie will be back up here to defend, but again, eLevate, just not enough time on the clock to get there. So congratulations there. As for that second round, Dexterity narrowly able to make it into the overtime rounds. And here we go with the start, as we will be seeing Dexterity fleshing out pretty standard. Everybody's going with the standard loadout. We do see Wintaw with a engineer kit, and he is going to be going Waterside to take down anything that's going to be coming up, possibly for a back rage or shooting out on the Maddie, but we do see Julio also getting picked up. Mav is going to be coming up fairly aggressively into mid. We'll be able to take down Pino, opening it up quite a bit, and if they do get control of this mid position, this is going to be a huge deal. Mav deciding to go ahead and back on up. We do see the bomb coming in here as well. Oh, Baki gets shut down completely. Not able to make the play there. Supreme has to back on up. As we do see Wag losing the bomb there inside Miv. Nest is going to be on the hunt though. He knows exactly where he's going to be at. Right side inside crates. This is a very bad position for eLevate to be in here. Oh no! How Baki? How is he surviving? Able to stay alive. Now Pino is going to be with the bomb in hand. And eLevate has control right now of this situation. Only 2 guys are left up and alive for Dexterity. It's going to be Maddie and Julio. Where are they going to be pushing back in? It looks like Street Side's a little bit dangerous here. But we do see the revives coming back in. 3 minutes and 30 seconds left in this half. We do see the bomb going into the favor here of Dexterity. There's a full wipe going down. And eLevate here did not stay alive long enough. Oh, this is horrible here. BC site will start to get planted right now. Odds is going to be shaping up next to escalators here. Oh no, this is a terrible situation here for eLevate. And it just might be a fairly quick overtime round, as we do see Ness coming back out. Not going to be able to find anybody just yet. He knows that there's somebody next to Ice Cream. He's finally going to be able to spot him out, pulls out the G18, doesn't even have to get the kill. That's going to be another wipe and pretty much a GG. There's almost no way for eLevate to force their way back up inside, especially all 5 players from Dexterity are alive. And this is definitely going to be a fairly fast first overtime round. We're looking at about 2.5 minutes. And that is not a lot of time here for Dexterity, or I'm sorry, for eLevate to come back. Yeah, 2 minutes and 27 seconds for Dext. Definitely a good half there. That was just really, really good frags going down from Dexterity. They played that fantastically well. And they were able to push up. And once again, you do have that engineer kit just to blow down all of the walls here on top of this ledge. Makes it a lot easier. We'll see if that's going to be the case or not. So far, fairly standard breakouts from both of these teams. We do see that first blood coming in and Mav going down. So we're going to see if eLevate goes up aggressively, and they are going to be pushing up aggressively. There it is. Nesk will be able to take that entry frag onto Odds. Baki already going down. Nesk is going to be able to come in from behind onto the bomb carrier himself. He's looking for him. Spots out one inside the crates. Not going to be able to get the blind fire. Turns around, but not far enough. And he does end up going down. There's 2 players back behind from Dexterity. And it looks like Wag doesn't end up going down. Julio goes down. Oh my god. Baki is the last one up. He is going to be able to get those frags and the plant on top of C. No way. At a minute into the game, we're already seeing that plant going down for eLevate. This is their chance to end it right here, right now. If it fails here, I don't see them coming back. And we do see Baki able to take down Maddie. They don't need to get too far away from the bomb site here and allow some kind of sneaky defuse to go down. He is going to be, Baki here going huge, taking down Julio. He is on a tear. Can he pick up a third? He does, as he takes down Wag. He is not ready to give up just yet, as he's going to still be able to stay alive. Oh my god, no way this is going to happen right here, right now. Not going to be able to make it a 4th. There's the potential defuse coming in. Nesk, is he going to be able to get on it? He ends up going down. Wag just forcing his way into it. He is going to be able to get the last kill, but can he get onto the defuse fast enough? And he doesn't! Oh my god, 1 minute and 45 seconds. eLevate takes the round, takes the match. They're going on into the finals once again, taking down Dexterity in the overtime. Fantastic match right there.